How's it going, YouTube? My name is Rich or RaidAway. Welcome back to the channel. Today, what I got for you guys, of course, another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. And in today's video, what we're actually going to be doing is going over my DLC weapon collection in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This is going to be my final DLC weapon collection. I doubt I'm going to get any DLC weapons from this time now until Infinite Warfare actually comes out, which I believe is in like 9 days or something like that. I don't even know. My math might be wrong. But it comes out very soon. That's the point. It comes out next Friday. I cannot wait. Comes out along with MWR, of course. And yeah, I wanted to show you guys all of my DLC weapons I've gotten throughout the history, the lifespan of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I have a feeling though that Treyarch is going to add a lot more DLC weapons even when Infinite Warfare is out, and I'll probably make a separate video talking about that. But nonetheless, I have a bunch of DLC weapons, guys. I also have another account, Dr. RaidAway, so I'll go on that account as well. And yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good video, guys. If you enjoy the video, a like rating would be very, very much appreciated. Also, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. And yeah, with that being said, let's jump right into it. So, starting off, we'll go right here to my submachine guns. I don't have all DLC weapons unlocked. I have most of them. That's why I'm showing you guys my collection. In the comment section, you guys can leave your favorite DLC weapons or tell me which DLC weapons you guys have. I'm curious to see if you guys have a lot of them. So yeah, just let me know in the comment section, what DLC weapons do you guys have? All right, but starting off with the submachine guns, of course, I have the DIY 11 Renovator, and I'll try to get all of the clips to my reactions when I did get all of these, you know, supply drop openings and stuff like that. I'll see if I can, you know, find them, throw them in there real quick. All right, 30 more. We got 100. Yo, I got it. I got it. I got the freaking weapon. I got the DIY. But yeah, I got the DIY 11 Renovator. Of course, this is the brand new nail gun, and this is actually the most recent DLC weapon that came out for Black Ops 3. It's a pretty awesome one. I should be having a video coming out soon of me unlocking this thing, Dark Matter, hopefully with a trick shot as well. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, this is a really, really cool weapon, I have to admit. And then the next one is the MP40 or the HG40. I unfortunately don't have this weapon. I've been really wanting the HG40 since it really came out, and I've just never gotten the HG40, man. But I have the DIY 11 Renovator. That's my only DLC weapon, or only DLC submachine gun weapon. But yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. And then we'll move over to the assault rifles. Now, before, I did not have any DLC weapon assault rifles, and right now, as you guys can see, I got the FFAR. I recently just got the FFAR out of a supply drop. As you guys know, if you've watched any of my supply drop openings, anything talking about DLC weapons, I've said before in the past, the FFAR is the weapon I want the most. Well, when I was just kind of playing and just chilling and just, I don't know, just playing for fun, really, I opened up a supply drop and I actually did get the FFAR. So finally, you know, of course I get it now, like at the end of Black Ops 3, you know, but I finally got the FFAR. This weapon I've been really wanting since it ever came out. I finally got the FFAR. If you guys don't know, this is basically the FAMAS from Call of Duty Black Ops 1, I believe. And yeah, I'm just happy that I have this weapon, man. So I'm glad I have it, you know, part of my collection, my DLC weapon collection. Then moving on here, we have the Peacekeeper MK2. This one I was really, really hyped about. I remember when I first got this weapon, it was really awesome. I just remember, you know, freaking out. I'll probably throw my reaction in this video because I was freaking out. Kind of blessed me with some kind of new weapon. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Also, I remember when these DLC weapons like the Peacekeeper and stuff like that came out, I was actually on vacation, and when I came back from vacation, like the first supply drop opening I did coming back, I got the Peacekeeper, so it was like really lucky. And then this one here is the M1 Garand or the MX Garand. I don't have this one unlocked, unfortunately. It would be cool to actually use, but I just don't have the MX Garand. But yeah, that has to do with the assault rifles. I have the FFAR and the Peacekeeper, which is pretty good actually. Moving on here with the shotguns, of course, we have the Banshee. Banshee is I recently just got as well, and I'll probably throw that in the video as well, just the supply drop reaction. But also, I did unlock this thing Dark Matter with a trick shot, so that was really awesome. I made a whole video on that, unlocking this thing Dark Matter with a trick shot, and you guys really enjoyed it. So yeah, the Banshee, pretty cool weapon. I'm not going to lie. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have the Banshee, because it's an energy shotgun, so that's pretty awesome. But moving on here, we have the light machine guns. There was only one light machine gun DLC weapon, and that is the R70 Ajax, which I recently just got as well, if I remember correctly. But this one is also, I believe, an energy directed weapon. It also manufactures its own ammunition, which was a pretty interesting weapon. Actually, have I used this weapon? I think I've used this weapon, like, honestly, like, one time. Ever since I got this thing out of a supply drop, I've never even touched it as well, which is pretty funny. But yeah, I have the R70 Ajax, which was pretty awesome. It's a pretty cool weapon. Moving on here for the sniper rifles, guys. There was 2 sniper rifles added to Black Ops 3 as DLC weapons. I did get the RSA Interdiction and the DBSR 50, and both of these weapons I did a dark matter, like a trick shot to unlock dark matter with. So that was really awesome. The first one I did with the RSA Interdiction, and then I eventually did it with the DBSR, and you guys really loved those episodes, the trick shot to unlock dark matter. And so yeah, I'm really happy that I have, you know, both DLC sniper rifles in Black Ops 3 under my collection, because it's just cool. I'm trying to complete the whole collection, and I have both, you know, sniper rifles. So that was really awesome. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have any of the DLC sniper rifles in Black Ops 3, because they were actually pretty awesome. And now it's time for the secondaries, because we did actually have some pretty cool secondaries in Black Ops 3. So of course we had 2 DLC weapon pistols. We had the Marshall 16 and the Rift E9. And if you guys do watch, you know, my videos frequently, you would have saw that I did unlock the dark matter camo for the Rift E9 with a trick shot. So that was awesome. I'll leave that video in the description so you guys can go check that out. And then the Marshall 16, I've wanted the Marshall 16 for a while now. I just haven't really gotten around to using it. If you guys really want me to, you know, see a video with me using the Marshall 16, I mean, I guess I can do that, but the game's kind of ending, so I'm not too sure what you guys really want me to see. But yeah, we got the Marshall 16 and the Rift E9, and I'm glad I have both pistols as well under my collection. But moving on here, we have the launchers. There was actually one DLC launcher that was added into Black Ops 3 with the lifespan of Black Ops 3, and that was the L4 Siege. And this thing is a pretty interesting weapon. It's a semi-auto free fire or lock-on rocket launcher. So it's basically like a hybrid of the Black Cell, where you can lock onto things, and the XM53, which you can pretty much just free fire it. So it was pretty cool. I've used the L4 Siege actually. It's an interesting launcher, but once again, it's just a launcher, so it's not the greatest, you know, DLC weapon in the world. But yeah, it was pretty awesome to actually get the L4 Siege. But moving on here, actually we're gonna save the melee weapons for last, because there is a shit ton of melee weapons. We can all agree on that. But moving on to the special weapons, there was 2 special weapons into the game. One was the NX Shadow Claw, and the NX Shadow Claw was like the only like special weapon, DLC weapon for a really long time. And then they actually added the D13 sector. Now I don't have the D13 sector on my account, which I'm pretty disappointing about, because I really wanted to try this like disc shooter, pizza, I don't even know, shooter. There were so many like memes and names about this weapon. But yeah, I don't have the D13 sector, unfortunately. I do have the NX Shadow Claw, which is really nice. It's a pretty awesome weapon. Alrighty guys, it is time for the melee weapons. Now there is a lot of melee weapons. I don't know why, but Black Ops 3 added so many melee weapons into the game. I don't know why, but they did. But we'll go through them right now. So we got the butterfly knife, the wrench, and the brass knuckles. The reason why I said all 3 of these things like at the same exact time was because these were pretty much a pair. The first set of DLC weapons that came into Black Ops 3 in the beginning of the game was the butterfly knife, the wrench, and the brass knuckles. So it's really cool to have like kind of like the trio of the first 3 original DLC weapons, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm glad I have these in my collection. Moving on here, we have the Iron Gym freaking crowbar. I can't believe they added this thing. It was a pretty awesome weapon, I must say. Then we got the Fury Song, the first sword that was actually added into the game as a DLC weapon, and everyone loved the Fury Song. I still think this is one of the coolest DLC weapons, melee weapons in Black Ops 3, which is really nice. Moving on here, the freaking MVP Batman. We have a freaking baseball bat that like when you taunt with it, people just cheer for you. Really awesome, man. I like the MVP. It's a pretty funny weapon, just smacking people with the bat. Moving on here, we have the Malice, which is basically like a medieval like knife or dagger or whatever. The Malice, pretty cool weapon. It's used for sacrificial rituals. Yeah, that's pretty freaking scary. Let's just move on. And then we have the Skull Splitter, which is actually like a medieval mace, which is actually pretty cool. It says, forged ages ago for one purpose. The power of this mace cannot be undone. It's actually, yeah, damn, these descriptions are freaking crazy. You ever read these descriptions? Holy crap. But yeah, we got the Skull Splitter. Moving on here, we have the Slash and Burn. Rescue teammates from peril by extinguishing foes with this trusted tool. We have the Slash and Burn axe. Moving on here, we have the Nightbreaker. Its obsidian teeth cut clean through the bone. Holy crap. These descriptions, I've never actually taken the time to read the descriptions of these melee weapons, but holy crap, they're they're pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. The Nightbreaker, then we got the Buzz Cut, which is actually pretty nice. It's a one-handed lethal melee weapon, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Moving on here, we have the Nunchucks. Of course, the Nunchucks were pretty badass when they first came into the game. I'm excited that I have the Nunchucks. Moving on here, we have the Prize Fighters, which was the first melee weapon to be a part of like the community contract system. Next, we have the Path of Sorrows, which is actually, I believe, Takiya's sword from Zombies, which is pretty awesome. And then we have the Ace of Spades, and that's it. So Ace of Spades was the last one, and I'm only missing a few. I mean, I'm only missing 4 DLC weapons out of them. I'm missing the Carver Knife, the freaking Enforcer, the Left E, and then the Bushwhacker. So those are all missing. But yeah, that has to do with all the DLC weapons on my main account, which is basically just RaidAway. And now I do have a second account called Dr. RaidAway. I don't have as many DLC weapons on that account, but I have a few, so I'll switch to that account right now and I'll show you guys. Alrighty guys, so we are on my Dr. RaidAway account, which was a pretty awesome account. The reason why I made this Dr. RaidAway account was because of Road to Dark Matter on my channel, which was pretty awesome. You guys love that series. But moving on here with the DLC weapons, we'll start with the SMGs. No SMGs, unfortunately. We go here to assault rifles. I actually did get the Peacekeeper on this account. I remember that I opened up a random supply drop and bam, I got the Peacekeeper on my second account. So that was pretty awesome. Moving on here, no shotgun, no light machine gun. We do have a sniper rifle. We do have the RSA interdiction, which I did get Dark Matter, I believe, on this account. For the melee weapons, I actually do have the Butterfly Knife, the Iron Gym, and the Prize Fighters, and then no special, unfortunately. But yeah, that's just my second account. Like I said, I don't usually open up supply drops on this account. If I do open up supply drops, it's just from the black market when I have crypto keys. So that's pretty much it. But anyway, guys, that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. That is basically my whole entire DLC weapon collection in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I'm probably not going to get any other DLC weapons because, you know, Infinite Warfare comes out really, really soon. But of course, let me know in the comment section, what DLC weapons do you guys have? I'm curious to see. I'm going to be reading a bunch of the comments, and you guys can tell me which DLC weapons you guys have in your collection. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, a like rating would be very much appreciated. Also, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. We are on our way to 70,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on another one.